Hello, welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode 5 and 6. Last time we had a couple flashbacks. We had Erwin's backstory, Krista's backstory. Both were really cool. Like, Krista's backstory was basically a One Piece backstory, almost, like I called it last time. Her mom never loved her, never wanted to give birth to her, and apparently her very existence was bad for her. And meanwhile, and then her throat was slit right in front of Krista. And not only that, but her father came and was like, okay, cool. You're gonna have a different name now. And I wonder, because we have cut back to Krista, like now that she's like with her dad, and her being with her dad is not a good thing, as we've established that. But I really want to know what's going on in Krista's head, because like we've seen her like since like she was captured, but we haven't gotten anything from her. It's always been like her dad off doing sketchy stuff, or like just her just showing her. And so that's, I don't know what's up with that. And then also we have Aaron. Aaron's tied up to, apparently he's going to become, or he's a vessel for this Titan power. Apparently they're going to try to give that to either another Titan or Krista. I think it would be really cool if they try to give it to Krista though. I realized I cut myself off on the Erwin thing, but so with Erwin, his dad was a teacher, and a teacher dabbles in history a little. His dad was forming hypotheses on why the world history was not all matching up. And he's like, something sketchy going on here, and something was sketchy going on indeed, and he got killed because of it. It's kind of Erwin's fault, not gonna lie. I think it is kind of his fault, because like he went around like telling all his friends like, oh yeah, look what my dad, his hypothesis of the true history of the world, like that's not gonna fly with the government. I've watched One Piece. Yeah, that happened. Also we had Hanji with this dude, I forget his name, but like he rules over Trost. Not rules over Trost. He supplies the people of Trost. That's a better word for it, I think. And his dad got killed earlier, and so he wants nothing to do with all of this, rightfully so, I think. But he gets over his cowardice and is like, I'm gonna do this, I guess. And then the military police corner him. He makes them confess everything, and then all those people are now witnesses, and that's kind of cool. But it's like, will the general public trust these people? I don't know, because I honestly don't know how that will go, but who knows. And also we have Erwin and Pixis. They're off doing something. I mean, Erwin's in prison and he's slated to be executed, so that's fun. But Pixis is off doing something too, and I really hope it's something cool, because I love Pixis a lot. He's one of my favorite characters, actually. So I wonder what he's going to be doing, because like Erwin like entrusted his plan to them or whatever. How could I forget? Marlowe and Hitch. I love them. I love them a lot. They're some of my favorite characters in the show, and so the fact that they're kind of on our side now, like we sent them off to the camp and then we never saw them again. But we raided that camp, so I don't know what ended up happening to them. So we haven't seen them since then. I hope they're okay. They better be okay. So I don't know. We'll see. So I guess we'll catch back up with them at some time. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I have. Yeah, Hanji's trying to do some history stuff. Erwin's he's about to be executed, so that's not going to be fun. The government's being sketchy, but what else is new? Let's just get started with episode 5 in 3, 2, 1. Reply. Okay. So are we like in the innermost wall right now, like Walsina? Oh yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, so like fully just. And there's Gallows. Okay, so that's fun. Yeah, I mean it's kind of stupid to like get rid of the scouts, because it's like, what are you gonna do when Titans invade again? Which they're most likely going to do again at some point. Like, yeah. I mean, I think it will end up happening if it goes as the government wants it to. Hmm. Well, they do have the ODM gear, so or the gear that Kenny has is I'm not sure if that was the right name for it, but yeah, but it's like I'm getting like it. Yeah, it's like yeah, Aaron's a person, but it's like yeah, it's not wrong for them to see he's just a Titan though. Okay, yeah, but he didn't. But what if at this moment it starts coming out about what actually happened though? Or what if Erwin gets executed and it's too late? Yeah, so he's like speaking out against the Scout Regiment, but like he's not. He knows he's on our side. This king guy has not said anything this entire time. He's not really a king. Let the king announce his judgment himself. Wasn't that lovely? I don't know if he'll get out of this, honestly. I'm kind of scared. Yeah, immediately. So, like, and he's smiling. He has a plan, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Oh, what's this? Oh, bet? What happened? Oh, that's bad. Already? How did Erwin plan for this? How did he plan for this? But Pixis doesn't seem too concerned. Ooh, like, yeah. Okay, something I'm getting kind of mad now, but like, okay, so this whole like sixth charter, like, don't what was it? How did he say it? Don't put your own life over the needs of humanity. Okay, so does that when we're talking about humanity, we mean you, right? Not the half of the population that's in Walrose. We mean you four guys, right? So, am I onto something? I'm not sure. Not only that, Erwin was like planting those seeds. Okay, so they're talking about Krista and Aaron. A little disaster. Yeah, not like half of the population. Okay, so Rice isn't here. Oh, didn't he say? Wait, did it? I'm pausing too much. I'm sorry. But didn't Erwin, when he was in the prison cell and he's talking to that dude, didn't he say something about the East? Oh, is it Pixis? No, it's a new guy. Oh, it's this dude. Let's abolish the oligarchy. Okay. Oh, it's a false alarm. Okay. He's taking responsibility. When the opposite is true. Ooh, ooh. That's a cool line. Okay. So depending on if you want to protect humanity or you four dudes, like And this is where the rift happens. I'm sure the regional lords in Wall Rose will be fine with this. Oh, coup. It's a coup. Oh, okay. So like we're doing this. We're overthrowing the government. And the fact that like this dude's on our side too, because he rules over all three of the divisions: the garrison, the military police, and the survey corps. Right? It's like that's a big thing. Yeah, like pop off, drag him. They know. They know. And we have public eyewitnesses too because of the dude Raoul Tanji. Yeah, tell him. I was onto that earlier though. Oh, so he never does anything. Erwin's bet paid off. Okay. Yeah, it is a lot more dangerous, but I mean, at least I think it's a better choice. Like, imagine how, like, what waves that's going to send throughout, like, the entire Attack on Titan world. Meanwhile, Levi and them don't know about it, but now Hanji's gonna tell them about it, right? Okay, so Zachary's in control. Okay. Oh, he's, like, really, like, telling his stuff. And this is the newspaper dude. The newspaper dude. Like, this episode, I'm stuttering. This episode is amazing. Oh, okay. Like just like this pure shock they were in. Now, what's going to happen to Aaron and Krista though? Yeah, that's really true. So yeah, if we have the capital, we can get all their books and all their knowledge now. Okay, so that's cool. This episode's insane. This episode is insane. Everything I wanted though. Information available for public. Sorry, I'm struggling. I'm excited. Information available for public disclosure. Underground Chapel, a sacred location where the royal family's power has been passed down for generations. The walls are composed of a naturally luminescent ore, which is thought to have been created by some form of Titan power. Okay, I can talk slow when I need to. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. Apparently that's where Aaron's gonna be, I guess. Okay. Like that's kind of symbolic. I like that. I can get how that'd be scary though. Yeah, like oh yeah, the military and control the government. That's never a good thing. But like here, I think it is a good thing. Yeah, I mean now we have to do their job for them, so it's yeah. I mean it's kind of like po. It's not really an answer to that though. Okay, like that's fair. That's so fair though. Yeah, I kind of like this dude. I have a dream. Okay. Oh yeah, because he wants to actually find out the true history. And now we don't have to hide in secret anymore, so that's good. I think 5 years ago. So that's when Chris's mom got killed. I think. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Was that Chris's mom? The hair color looked different. I think. Oh. So now Krista's the only descendant left. So that's why they're so like on Krista to make her. Yeah. It's like they wanted to preserve the bloodline. I didn't think of that actually. A Titan. A Titan did it. Probably. Oh, that's convenience. So no evidence could be left. Oh, I like how it cuts to all of them. That's kind of sus. So let's go check it out. Okay, oh, I've seen this. All I know is that Aaron's in this place. I don't know. I how'd I word it? Oh, who's that? Yeah, I've seen this area before. Like I think I've seen this shot. I have not seen anything else. Okay, this place looks cool. Also, shirtless Aaron. That's good to see as always. Yeah, because we still don't even fully know what they mean by that. Yeah, I mean we know that, but like, what do they plan to do? Yeah, but it's from when its dad did the injection, right? But I don't think Armin knows about that. I'm not sure. Looking submissive and breedable, my dude. I should cut that out. Oh, it's Astoria. Okay, so we leave off on that. Okay. This episode was amazing. Do I have to say anything more? Okay, so I really like this episode a lot. It's like everything about it, like the build up. Like Erwin, like galaxy level brain. I love him a lot now. And the fact that like not only like we knew Pixis was in on his plan, but is this Zachary dude? He was in the plan too? Literally just because he didn't like those four government dudes, like I kinda like that though. And so we start off with Erwin basically talking about how if you disband the Survey Corps, the only people who can kill the Titans, that's going to be problematic at least sometime in the near future. So like if the walls get breached again, then we have like literally people, a civil war breaking out. And it was literally about to happen. I mean, it was like a false call, but like still, if there actually was Titans and the government cut off Walrose and half the population gone, that would have been that would have been enough for a civil war, would it not? Like literally, and also like the fact that like they started being worried and then they shut up. We're gonna shut off the wall or whatever. I think it's because Erwin was planting these seeds, and so that he could make them do that and then have them breach their own contract, like the sixth contract thing. I don't know. I don't remember what it is at all. I'm sorry. But basically it was prioritizing one's life over the benefit of humanity, which those dudes were doing. They were doing. I called them out really early, so like I'm glad about that. And then later on we had Zachary and Erwin talking, and they were like, yeah, so we kind of both breached that too, but it doesn't matter anymore. And then also this Nile dude, like Erwin, like we've always known he's a planner, he's a strategist, but like how do I word it? Like he's just so good. He's so good. Like he's planting those seeds like everywhere. Like the seeds about the Civil War, and then like the seeds in Nile that his family's in the East or whatever. Like making him remember that like right before this, and then like this woman comes in is like Titans in the East or whatever. I think it was in they said it was in the East. Yeah, it was the East. Okay. And then I love how Pixis is like, let's send out the troops or whatever. Like I think he knows about what Erwin's plan was. And then so yeah, like Pixis, he's like, yeah, we're not on the Survey Corps side, all that stuff. But then like I love how later on at the end he's like, but who said we were on your side? And it's like, oh, like this episode was amazing. Have I said that already? I forget who said it exactly, but it's like we had so many parts moving here. We had Niall, we had Erwin, we had Pixis, we had Zachary, we had like even this woman like who came in. I think she works under Zachary, but I'm not sure. And then like we also had Hanji working, and then we also had the other, what's his name? Boss Reeves' son. We had him too. Then we had the newspaper people, and it's like just so much stuff was happening at once, and it was amazing. And then I love how like the Boss Reef son dude was like holding like the newspaper guy and was like, "We need to do this," like, and like so yeah, he's like literally holding up the dude, and he's like, "The government doesn't care about any of us." And like his assistant pitches in too, and it's like everyone was involved in here to make it like the most perfect situation it could have been, and I love that. I love that. I've said it, but I love it. But I do have to agree with Erwin though. It's like somehow these dudes have been protecting humanity. Like it may not be like the most like morally ethically way, but somehow they've been pulling it off. And so now we need to figure out how to pull it off too, and that's gonna be hard. And that's true. That's really true. I wonder how that's going to go. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Political stuff, that's always gonna be fun in anime. I think I've kind of exhausted that for now. I want to talk about the king. So the king, this king dude, apparently he's just some old senile dude. He's like, is it lunchtime yet? So like, yeah, he was never really a king. But then it's like, for how long have the Rice family been thrown out of the government? It's like we never had that stated, at least like I've seen. So it's like it was since the walls were made, right? I think that was what was alluded to, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so like let's talk about more of the Rice family stuff. Some bandits burnt down a stone chapel, killing everyone inside, and then the dude rebuilt the chapel, and there's no signs of any Titan stuff at all. So like that's kind of sketchy. It kind of is. I don't know, like so yeah, so the Rice dad, he's not good at all. We've established that. So I wonder what he's going to be doing, because we get more of the backstory. So apparently the villagers loved Krista's mom, but Krista's mom was not emotionally available and hated her kid. So it's like, that doesn't really match up. So I wonder what's up with that. That's going to be interesting if we ever get more in-depth reveal of that, which I think we might now, because Aaron, not Erwin, Aaron, like, why did they make these names so familiar? And then like there's Armin, like, I'm sorry. But so like we have Aaron being held up in the crystal chamber. I don't know what else to call it. And he sees Krista, and he also gets a flash of someone brushing their hair, and it's not someone we've seen before, at least I think. So I wonder who that is. I think it kind of looked like Krista's mom a little bit. But we'll see. We have next episode. How long has this been going on for? 42 minutes. Love that. Let's just go on to the next episode already. Hang in there a little while longer. Okay, so she's okay. She doesn't seem like super concerned about him. Are you sure about that? Like, why do they even have him like his mouth bound? Like, that's kind of sketchy. What? What do you mean by that, dude? Also, like, so many good shots of Aaron. I'm sorry. Is he gonna kill him? Like, sorry if I don't immediately trust this dude. Did they have Titan magic powers? I swear to God. They have Titan magic powers. Okay. It's a person. The key. What? Oh, he just instantly goes Titan there. That's kind of cool. Okay, and oh, he ate his dad. Is that what I just saw there? He ate his dad? And it was his dad able to turn into? So he ate his... I'm sorry. So he ate his dad, and his dad apparently could turn into a Titan then, I guess? Because then that's how he got his powers. What was that other thing? What was that other thing with the person with the long hair? So that's like the Titan make the Titan power like in the DNA. Like just when I thought I had like a loose hold on this show. Okay, so is this that person? That yeah, this is that person, right? But so then who is this? Oh, so that's how she got her name? Try to be like Krista, and then she ended up just taking her name. But her dad proposed the name, so what was that? She calls that person One-chan. I don't think that means mom. I forget exactly what it means. But okay. But who is this person then? Is this like her aunt? Oh, okay, so memory powers. Okay, love that. So that this is her actual mom, I assume? Then so who was the other lady? Like sorry if I'm like all over the place, but I think it's right for me to feel like that. Then why did they have her forget her name? Or why did sorry, why did they have her forget that woman then? Freda. I've heard her name. Or that person's name. Because like Attack on Titan spoilers, but like all I know is just I've only heard the name. That's all I've known. Half sister, which means you went and messed around, right? But then how can they erase memories? Is this even her real dad? Sorry, that's like a I think random thing to think, but like is she's probably dead. Okay. Yes, okay. And I assume Freda was that person who we saw going Titan in this area. My wife and all of my children were killed by his father. Grisha? I don't know how to say that, sorry. A lot of stuff does not make sense. Okay. I assume that much, I guess. Okay, but what power? The memory wiping power? Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool though. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not fun. Nice, and that's how they all died. Yeah. That makes actually. Hold on. I'm sorry. If I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. What was I even thinking? Why did I even pause for? So like I was always making a big deal of okay, but how are they the true royal family? It makes sense though if they have some sort of supernatural memory wiping abilities. Okay, so apparently this dude is actually right. Apparently he's actually right. I would like to know myself. I think Aaron would like to know. Who is this? Oh, it's Kenny. So was Kenny hired by the Rice dude? Yeah, some stuff's happening outside. So are they gonna try to kill Aaron? You're kind of being sketchy, dude. Okay, so I kind of trust Krista's dad now. Like, not 100%, but like... Also, Kenny's being suspicious. Already at the halfway mark. Okay, wow. Information available for public disclosure. Scream. Among those with the power of the Titan, some have a special scream. While the female Titan can use a scream to control pure Titans, the royal family's Titan has a similar ability and is believed to possess the power to control To alter human memories as well. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so the female Titans, that's Annie. What yes, she did do that. She made the Titans come eat her. And apparently Aaron had that too. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Like, and a lot of stuff is clicking though at the same time. Oh, what is this? I don't think I want to know what this is. Oh, okay. What was that? I'm not gonna think about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, how is that even possible? Okay. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I'm happy for him though. Pixis has been around for a long time. Hmm. So it's like they something I really like this though. Pixis and Erwin, they have very much different philosophies, different ways of thinking, different likes and dislikes, but they get along more or less. Okay, you're prepared and ready to go where? To the rice place? That's true, yes. Okay, so we're all heading to the rice's place. What's going to end up happening? Yeah, I guess. I mean, combat experience versus Titan experience. Are we going to talk about this now? My dad's side, the Ackermans. Yeah, so the mom was Asian, right? Yeah, they're not. But apparently there is like different family tribe things because we have the Rices, like the knife moment. Oh, so that wasn't just like some cool animation thing. My brain has like imploded from these last two episodes. I'm sorry, but yeah, because he's an Ackerman. He's Levi Ackerman, right? Younger him. Oh, is this the king dude? Or is this his dad? Oh, okay. Oh, it's his grandfather. Okay, and this grandfather looks pretty old and old enough to be around since the start of the walls, maybe. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. The Rices and the Ackermans, they both have powers. The king passes down the power of Titans to turn into Titans, right? Oh, it's just the memory wiping thing. Okay. Is that one of the Ackermans? Oh, okay. The Oriental clan and the Ackermans. Oh, was his sister's kid Levi? That would make sense. I mean, they had budget for this area. So this is Kenny's second in command, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what it is. Or she is. Okay. That's cool and all. What is Armin doing? Ready to kill some people? You ready for that? All of their expressions. Which is left? I can't see right now. Oh, okay, it's to be continued. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't letting me. Oh, because it was stuck on a pop-up. That's why. That was a thing. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. This is probably gonna be a long video. I don't know. I don't know if I fully trust her dad. Like, he definitely has more credibility now. At the same time, like, I don't not 100%. I don't trust him 100%, but he does have a lot of more credibility. As for what he's going to do to Eren, I have no idea because his dad killed the entire Rice family besides him and Historia. And it's like, why was Historia off at the farm anyway? Because he said a half-sister. So like, what does that mean? Does that mean, yeah, because I think because he is her dad. So did that mean he like messed around with another woman and had Historia, then like hit her off on a farm? And now he's like, oh yes, my loving daughter. I wonder if that's the case? So Eren's dad can turn into a Titan. Which, like, I am shocked by, but a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it makes sense now. So we know that people turn into Titan. I don't know what. Okay, so like a pure Titan. So what does that mean? Does it just mean a Titan that can't go back and forth between human? Because like, so, and also the fact that apparently I'm having a hard time, guys. I'm sorry. So assuming that all Titans at one point were humans. So then I guess that explains like a pure Titan that can't, so a pure Titan can't transform back and forth. I guess that makes sense. But then, how did Eren turn into a pure Titan then? Because we saw him, so his dad injected him with the thing. And then he turned into a Titan. I mean, it wasn't like his in-between Titan form at all, but, and then after that, then he ate his dad, and then he could transform back and forth. I feel bad for his DNA, honestly. He realized that he ate his dad, and then apparently he just mentally blocked it out because of how traumatizing it was. Or at least I assume. So, that's a lot. And it's like, still, we have like the Reiner, like the Beast Titan. The Beast Titan was at the beginning of season 2, was it? He hasn't mattered in a while. What's he doing? What significance does he have? There's a lot. Like, I'm supposed to edit this tonight and I have enough time. But like, head hurty a little bit. But yeah, so it's like, where did Annie, Reiner, Bertolt, and the Beast Titan all come from? And how did Ymir turn into a pure Titan, eat that dude, and then like, there's a lot. I'm sorry. And we're not even 3 minutes, and I haven't even covered all of those 3 minutes yet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have like an aneurysm, I swear to God. And also, apparently the Rices can control memories. Because that makes sense, logically. I'm making fun of that, by the way. It doesn't make sense logically. How did they do that? I don't know, but it's a special bloodline. And apparently there's several special bloodlines. There's the Rices, who are the true royal families, which makes sense that they can influence minds, I guess. And then there's the Orients and the Ackermans. And so the Ackermans is what Levi, Kenny, and Mikasa's from. And I've always known that. And I've always been like, are we ever going to address that? And we finally did, and I'm happy about it. It's been what, like 3 seasons? like over 40 episodes, so like it's been about time. Yeah, so like I've always thought like that's weird. So we kind of have an explanation for it. Apparently they're like always destined to be warriors and protect the king, and that's why Kenny's doing what he's doing. But like it seems like he doesn't really fully like the king. He's just doing it because he has to. So yeah, and there's also apparently there's a moment where their concentration, what, how did they explain it? Has there ever been a moment where it's felt like power suddenly awakened in you? That's how it's worded. And so yeah, so apparently Ackermans, they have a moment where like their bloodline kicks in and suddenly their major what's it called? Like they have a lot of fighting power, and that explains how both Levi, Kenny, and Mikasa are all such powerful people. So yeah, it's like I think she says my mom's family was an Oriental and then her dad was an Ackerman. So she's from both of those exiled families. We don't know what's up with the Oriental family. So I hope we get to that at some point. So like if she's from both, I wonder what that holds. Yeah, there's a lot here. I'm so sorry. And yeah, so apparently also the other bloodline, all of the bloodlines that have powers are these three. They say like some, but I think it's just these three, unless there's like other ones we don't know of yet. They're immune to the memory power, but then it's like, how did Krista get her memories wiped? Or was it because her mom? Oh, it was her half sister. I'm sorry. Then her half sister was super powerful apparently. So maybe that's why it worked. I'm not sure. And that's a theme. That's a big theme with these reactions. So I'm not gonna judge Zachary. Let's not address that. Let's not address it. He can do whatever he wants. Go ahead. Yeah, I already talked about Pixis and Erwin's thing. I talked about it in the discussion, so I'm not going to talk about it. Just I think this is going to be a really long video. We're all heading out. That's going to be cool. We're all in this area. We get some of his backstory, or Kenny's backstory. And he talks about his sister. He's going to have a kid. And I wonder if that kid is Levi. I think that kid is Levi. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll get more a backstory next episode. I'm not sure. Yes, we're gonna go down into the thing where Levi says, "Well, is everyone ready to get their hands dirty?" So yeah, this is gonna be fun. But yeah, this has been a crazy Attack on Titan episode. My head hurts. But I'll see you guys next time, and bye.